Today's topic for discussion is anatomy of Neetum leaf. Neetum, it is a gymnospermic plant, and let us see the details of Neetum leaf, internal structure of Neetum leaf or transverse section of Neetum leaf. This is the photograph of transverse section of Neetum leaf. The leaf is bifacial or dorsiventral and consists of distinct upper and lower epidermal layers. The epidermal cells have undulate walls, a thick layer of cuticle that covers the upper epidermis. Cuticle is present outside the epidermal layer. Cuticle is comparatively thin over the lower epidermis. Lower epidermis of leaf is having thin cuticle, and the upper epidermis is enveloped by thick cuticle. The stomata are restricted to the lower epidermis. Stomata are present only on the lower surface of the leaf, but are absent over the midrib and the veins. Okay. The stomatal development is of syndactyochelic type. Syndactyochelic type. That means the same epidermal cells gives rise to the two subsidiary cells and the guard cells. Such type of stomatal development, it is described as syndactyochelic type of development. The subsidiary cells may divide further so as to form more than two subsidiary cells. Several authors studied the development of stomata of Neetum nimon and Neetum ula and found to be a haplochelic type. They also reported stomata in the epidermal cells of the collars, axes of the male and the female cones, and on the outer two envelopes of the ovules. The mesophyll of the leaf is distinguished into palisade layer and spongy parenchyma. The palisade is composed of single layer of elongated palisade cells that are full of chloroplast. Palisade tissue, always it is filled with chloroplast. The spongy parenchyma that consists of loosely arranged and lobed cells that contain chloroplast and are thin walled. They enclose a large air spaces. Stillate sclerites with thick and lignified walls are confined to a portion of the spongy parenchyma near the lower epidermis. Scattered fibers with lignified walls occur in groups around the midrib region. Latex tubes are also found scattered around the midrib region of the leaf. The spongy parenchyma cells around the midrib are compactly arranged and appear polygonal in shape. Let us see the vascular tissue of the leaf of Neetum. The vascular region in the midrib consists of an arc of vascular bundles. In young leaves, the identity of vascular bundle is obscure, whereas in older leaves, distinct vascular bundles are observed. In young leaves, the vascular bundles are not clearly observed. The phloem lies toward the lower epidermis, whereas the xylem faces upper epidermis. Xylem is present towards upper epidermis. The bundles are conjoined, collateral and endarch type. Each bundle has a patch of thick-walled cells capping the phloem in Neetum ula. Patches of thick-walled cells are also present above the protoxylem. They are distinct only in mature leaves. The phloem consists of sieve cells and phloem parenchyma. These elements are arranged in distinct files. Some phloem elements toward the lower side become crushed. They represent the protophloem. The xylem consists of tracheids, vessels and xylem parenchyma. This is the anatomy of leaf of Neetum.